You know that feeling, right? You've found the perfect jacket, but then your stomach just drops when the salesperson walks over and asks, "Can I help you?" Well, you are definitely not alone. So, in the next few minutes, we're going to turn that little bit of anxiety into a huge advantage and make shopping feel less like a test and more like a confident conversation. Let's get right into it.
Seriously, walking into a store in a new country can be super intimidating. You know what you want, you can see it in your head, but finding the right words to ask for it can feel like, I don't know, a high stakes guessing game. And that's exactly what we're here to fix, to give you the clear, simple phrases you need to shop with total confidence.
We're going to follow a really simple path here, just covering the key moments you'll have from the second you walk in the door. So don't think of this as a lesson. Think of it as your personal roadmap to a successful and actually stress-free shopping trip. First things first, the greeting. Now, this might seem like the easiest part, and it is, but getting it right from the start, well, it makes a huge difference. It just sets a friendly, positive tone for the whole thing. Okay, you're going to hear this, or something really close to it, almost every single time you walk into a store. It's just a friendly way to open the door, and really, it's your invitation to take control of the conversation. So what do you say back? You've got two really powerful options here. If you're just kind of looking around, a quick, polite, "I'm just browsing, thanks," is perfect. That's all you need. But if you're there on a mission, starting with "yes, actually," is your key to getting the help you need right away. All right, now for the main event. Clearly asking for what you want. Being specific and having a clear request is going to get you the best results, and I'm going to show you exactly how to build that perfect sentence. Asking for an item can feel a little complicated, but really it just boils down to a super simple three-part recipe. First, you name the item. Second, you state your size. And third, you mention any little style details. And you know what? This works for pretty much any piece of clothing you can think of. And look at that. When you put those three little pieces together, you get this perfectly clear and confident sentence. "Hi, I'm looking for a pair of jeans in a size 32 in a dark wash." Bam! With that one sentence, the salesperson knows exactly what you need. No confusion, just results. Okay, but what happens if they don't have exactly what you're looking for? It happens, right? Don't worry. This is not a dead end. It's actually a great opportunity to pivot, and the conversation can totally keep going. You can immediately ask about other options, like, "Do you have this in a different color?" or "in the next size up?" Or these days, you can always ask if you can get it online. These little follow-up questions show you're still interested, and hey, sometimes they lead you to something even better. Okay, you've found something that looks promising. You're holding it in your hands. Now it's time for the moment of truth, the fitting room. Let's look at the quick and easy way to ask to try it on. That's it. This one polite, direct question is all you need. "Excuse me, where are the fitting rooms?" It gets their attention and tells them exactly what you need to do next. Simple and smooth. So, you've tried it on. Now what? How do you tell the salesperson what you think? This is such a great chance to use your words to really zero in on finding the perfect item. So you can give some positive feedback if it's a winner. "I love it," or "this is a perfect fit." Or you can give some really helpful feedback if it's not quite right. And remember, saying something like, "It's a little too tight," isn't negative. It's actually super helpful information. You could even get more specific, like, "It's too tight across the shoulders," or "I like the fit, but do you have it in a different material?" See, this is how you guide them to find exactly what you're looking for.
You did it! You found the perfect thing, it fits great, it's a definite yes. Now, all that's left is the final, super easy step, heading to the counter to check out.
And once again, a simple, polite approach is always the best way to go. This one phrase just clearly lets the cashier know you're ready to buy, and it kicks off a really smooth and quick final transaction. You'll probably hear a few standard questions right at the end. Things about how you're paying, if you want the receipt in the bag, or if you need a bag at all. Just being ready for these makes the whole end of your trip feel totally effortless. And just like that, you're done. Seriously, take a second and think about it. You just successfully navigated the entire shopping conversation, from start to finish. You asked her what you wanted, you gave clear feedback, and you made your purchase with total confidence. That is a huge win. So the next time you're out shopping, just remember that every little interaction is another chance to practice, to build on your skills, and to grow that confidence. Try to see it as an adventure, not as a test. Now go out there, have some fun with it, and find something that makes you feel absolutely amazing.